Hey there everybody, Popontop here, welcome back to more Fallout 4 mods. Are you tired of your dirty regular sanctuary hills being all ugly and post-apocalyptic and shit? Well, I have the mod for you. This mod is called Custom Sanctuary Overhaul, and it makes, an overhaul to Sanctuary that allows you to have kind of like a pre-war sanctuary. As you see here, if we go into the houses, these restored doors, look, it's all pretty in here. I mean, sometimes there's clipping, right? This bed is clipping because obviously the mod had to change some of the locations of things, but for the most part, you're crafting. Oh, that's falling through the floor right there. Anyway, we'll just leave that there. We'll move it around. You gotta obviously do some editing here. The Brahmin trout is in the house here. Yeah, Brahmin, you do it. You go ahead. You eat in the house. That's awkward. It is not perfect. It obviously does cause some issues with some little issues, minor issues, but it does make your house or your whole entire Sanctuary Hills, including your house, pre-war. You have a pre-war house, right? All these houses are now the pre-war versions. The cooking station was in here, right? Like in this driveway. This was used to be the driveway here. I'm not sure where the cooking station may have moved to. I have to craft a new one. Like I said, there's some things that happen in here. There's just a milk bottle sitting on the ground. They're trying to make this place look like it was before, but most of your stuff stays. Like, I left all that there. That's mine. No beds in here, right? I didn't craft anything in here, but I did dismantle a bunch of things, and those things are gone. Mailboxes are here. You can't dismantle the new mailboxes. It's just part of the new aesthetic, and it looks pretty. Okay, as we look over here, the bridge is real good. It's been fixed, but it's not quite fixed. As you see here, some of these are broken. What I was thinking is that they took the ashes from a different bridge in Fallout 4 and put them back here.
Yes.
It works. It's fine. I'm not hating on it. It's cool to have a complete bridge rather than have a bridge that has like a big chunk out of it. My Brahmin caravans can definitely get through a hell of a lot easier. That's helpful, right? We could also look and see. I mean, obviously, like, I built all these lights. These are here. These didn't get affected very much. My turret up there, like, they didn't have turrets in the pre-war sanctuary. My fucking artillery cannon still here. Like, you got this cool garage here, back where you had, I don't know, like your power armor, like station house, right? Like there was in this garage area here, and like so on and so forth. But now we got a ton of power armor stations. This is my chest. This is laser sabers. I did a different. That's a different mod. My bobblehead stand that was in there still stays in there. That didn't disappear. My bed in here. Mama Murphy and her chair gets to stay in here. You know, the workbench is still exactly. Obviously, it's clipping like through some stuff. Like I said, you might have to go through and move some stuff. We can't even move the workbench, can we? No, it works. It's fine. Whatever. It's fine. We can delete all this stuff. Obviously, as you see, this is a crafted building thing. Like somebody built this on their own time. This is custom, right? This was not the building pre-war, right? Same thing with it. If we go here to our house, we've been in our house here. As you see, we have a little custom section that was our garage, our own power armor station, our own little house. We have a sanctuary house key now, so it's our own spot. We got a trunk we can stash our stuff in, right, in our house if we wanted to. We got our Mr. Handy Fuel just like we left it. We got the bathroom where we created our character. Everybody out there in the entire world created their character here. So that's where you can go for that, right? Like our closet's the same. Our room has a bed in it. Our little bobblehead stand that the modders decided to throw in there. For us, this is all stuff. I haven't done any of this. This was just like made. We could sleep in our nice fancy pre-war bed. Look at that, sleep for an hour just because we can, and it's cool. But yeah, it's a fancy thing. It's not immersive, right? This doesn't make any sense that somehow Sanctuary looks as good as it did before the war. It's just not capable, not after the nuclear apocalypse that happened, right? But it is pretty looking. Like every house has its flowers. It's way suburb. It's like suburb. Yeah, I don't know if that's a word, suburby. It's way more suburban. It looks like a modern place to live, and it's cool, and it definitely, I think, allows you certain more customization, right? It's a customization thing. It's an aesthetic thing. It's pretty if you like the looks of it, right? There's a hanging filing cabinet. Like I said, there is some glitchiness to it, right? We've seen some things that are clipping through stuff, and we've seen some other stuff that's not exactly going perfectly. Like this generator over here is clipping into this. But for the most part, like these lights I crafted stayed there. Like I crafted a big giant wall. The fences are restored. That looks nice too, right? It looks nice, right? But I made a wall around Sanctuary, and that wall is still there, right? Even like I put lights here on the Sanctuary sign, and the Sanctuary sign's been restored, right, to be the previous. No, that's the old version. See, like there's some things that like are old versions, and like this bridge is not the actual Sanctuary bridge. You can't. It's a bridge from somewhere else in the game, but it's a restored bridge. It's full concrete, right? It works. The modder obviously put a lot of work in here to go into each and every one of these houses and change them up, like a lot more lighting in all the houses, like a modern sense, like before the war. It shows that off really well at nighttime, obviously. The Brahmin's still stuck in there. Because this used to be an open garage, right? Like like I said, you're not. It's hard to compensate for the way that things are going to change. But it is very pretty and it's aesthetic, and it adds a bunch of things like all those power armor frame sets thing, and like your own little custom room. You get a key to your house. It's pretty looking, that's for sure. I don't know if I'm gonna be using this mod too much. I like the post-apocalyptic aesthetic, but if you maybe like don't and you just really want to craft some cool shit in like a modern home setting, like sim style or something, I don't know. Like if you want to do that, make sure to check this mod out for yourself. This is called, once again, Custom Sanctuary Overhaul. Make sure to like the video if you enjoyed. I think it's cool. It's not really to my personal taste, but I think it's cool. So hopefully you guys do enjoy it. If you're checking it out, make sure to leave a comment down below. Let me know what you think of the mod, if you're going to be using it for yourself and why and all that stuff. Also, make sure to leave that like rating down below if you enjoyed. I really do appreciate those. If you're new to my channel, make sure to subscribe. That way you can check out more videos from me, including all the other Fallout 4 mods that I covered. And pretty much other than that, you guys have a good rest of your day or whatever it may be, and I will see you in the next episode.